Good morning, almost afternoon. I'm being I'm going through a shadow ban thing when I use StreamYards. StreamYards is not doing what I want it to do. It's not like I have 500,000 subscribers where if just 1/5 of them was to come in, it would be good. So maybe 1/5 of mine are coming in on StreamYards, and it's weird, Jonathan. I don't know what's going on, but I do know that when I release premieres, I get a lot more views, a lot more people watching. So I don't know what's going on, but I got to figure this live thing out. I'm having maybe speech or the misleading informations from the past as far as medical information. That YouTube decides to shadow ban you on. If they can't shut your channel down, they just do it other ways. But welcome, Jonathan. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. So, as you guys know, there was a narrative that was being pushed when I was cop watching, and I came from another city. While in another police department, I heard it come over the Downriver Dispatch that there was a fight just right, maybe 1.5 miles from me. Okay. And I knew that I can get there. I actually got there before the cops did, but I didn't go to the scene. I did not go to the scene. I was nowhere near the scene. Nobody could have called my plate in. No one. And you will see the tyranny and the tyrannical actions that these police fabricated evidence and conspired to violate my Fourth Amendment right by getting my ID and pushing their false narratives on me so that I would submit to their will as they exploit their supremacy on me. That's all that happened in this video. So I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to show you. And if you police officers are watching, this is where I'm going to see you in federal court. All right. Yeah, my attorney has already advised me to stay away from you. So I wish you would just follow up on what you said you were going to do, sir, if you're watching. This is for you. But anyway, so this right here, you're going to see where I turned my scanner on and I was having problems. So I reset my scanner and I thought that I lost my connection because it kind of showed it did, but it didn't. So you will see in here, they will call out the bar fight or not it'll just say, you know what? It speaks for itself. It calls out the fight over the radio. They call it out. Okay. So listen up and you'll hear it for yourself. Check it out.
Third and second one. Probably in second one. We have a 17 to 20 year old, approximately age female.
Hold up 1 second, guys.
12 gun status.
Sorry about that, guys. If you disconnected, it's gonna happen again because I need to reset my jiggy. Stand by. Sorry, it's gonna keep doing that for a minute. I gotta do this. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to reset that. I need to make sure that the my app resets itself so it'll come up to at least 728.
Is your radio for sure? 414. Is your radio for sure?
Go ahead. 603, 301, and 304. When you guys are in service, I need to send you to Goddard just west of Inkster for a fight. Getting reports of about 9 people in a physical dispute up
What's the
there.
picture? Let's go.
Okay, so what you have there is them calling it out. Okay, they called out the fight. You understand? They called out the fight and they sent 4 units out to that fight. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to speed all the way up here to when we actually I got there before the police did. I took a left down Goddard and went all the way down where there was nobody to be found. Okay, because the actual house is on Inkster, just west of Inkster, on the north side of the street of where it happened. Okay, so let's just speed up to about right here when I'm at the light, and I will play from there.
What would you like us to contact?
Now they're in Romulus. They're now in the city of Romulus. So that might, I told you, that might be on the borderline of Romulus and Taylor.
Sorry about the picture quality, but you know I was live when they did it, so that's why it's like that.
I'm here by the airport.
Okay, we're on the second call on the same location.
A gray Ford Fiesta, a second caller. Okay, that's where they specifically a second caller in a gray Ford Fiesta was actually making that phone call. Okay, and I want you to listen very close because they're calling it out again, and then I'm going to show you where their dispatchers got together and lied. Okay, because they knew what I was doing, so they wanted to harass me and justify their Fourth Amendment violation by making a traffic stop out of this. Watch this.
There's a car parked right on top of her car and she can't move. And you see the universal system.
I think
that is what's going on there. So they're not even looking for I guess this car right here goes up over here, turns around. I guess they proceed to investigate that way, and then this guy sees me, and then he turns around and pulls me over.
They're probably going to check me
Yeah,
out.
looking for copies. That'll be rescue 41. We'll advise if
I need to put my chair up. Yeah. Now that they can describe me.
415. Yes, I just wanted to let you know, Lifeline has no units available, so fire's going to be out there.
Yeah, that's just Romulus police guys.
3 or 4 area. 14 traffic, south on Sibley.
They're looking.
Copy. Edward John Paul 0432 4500.
I told you, look, he's going to want to get behind me. You ain't pulling. Oh, he thinks he's going to do a traffic stop on me.
41 copy.
You doing it? Hey, he's doing a traffic stop on me, guys.
He was lying.
Hey, check it out. He just did a traffic stop on me.
Flat checking.
Right here, I'm thinking that, you know, this guy's probably going to, hey, welcome, Nathan. Welcome, Joyce. Appreciate y'all being in here. So this is where it starts to get, you know, I'm still in good cheer. You know what I mean? I'm still, you know, thinking that, you know, they're going to see what I'm doing. They're going to be like, oh, okay, well, this is Wolverine, man. We're not, you know, we're the majority of the police, I not so much Romulus, though. I went and audited Romulus a couple years ago with MC, or a year ago with MCC and Freaking and them, and they were being sued for this kind of behavior. So I figured that since the Supreme Court has already spanked their booties, you guys, the Supreme Court has already spanked their booties. Not once, but twice for this. Out of 3 times, the Supreme Court told them that they cannot stop people from recording them. And they cannot, while engaged in a constitutionally protected activity, think that suspicious behavior. They've already got their hand slapped on it, and they've been sued twice for it. And the guy that did it the first time sued him the second time as well, and he won both cases. He made them absolutely rich. So you guys heard the radio traffic, okay? So this is where they conspire. Now this is where it becomes 241. So this cop continued to ask me what, you guys know I know all the laws. So, I happen to have a paralegal degree, but I didn't think that I needed to disseminate that to him, because I specifically told him or made a statement to him and asked him, I says, so you think if I don't articulate to you what the case law is that's good backing up what I'm doing right now, you think that don't give me rights? So that stops me from having rights. I don't have rights because I'm not going to disseminate and tell you what the law is on it. I just told you you're in violation. You're violating my 4th Amendment right, and I don't answer questions. I said, here, but I'm gonna go ahead and insert my 5th Amendment right so that you will know from that point on, the Supreme Court will they've already been spanked for it, that they have already been spanked for this. They should be educated, and they should know that I have a right to record them. He had no right at all to pull me over. And you guys heard it over the radio. So you could see he was being retaliatory to me. He got butthurt because he didn't like how I was inserting my rights, and how I told his partner when he first pulled up that I don't answer questions, right? You see what I'm saying? So he gets butthurt, and this is what it turns into.
Yeah. Look at it.
Yeah, I'm going to domestic.
What's happening?
We're getting calls about something. Were you over at a place or some heated dispute?
Watch, and look at here. You guys look at this right here. His partner's talking to me, right? And he's being rude to his partner like they were having a peeing contest. Like I'm supposed to be able to pay attention to both of y'all. All right? You know what I'm saying? Think about that for a second. It shows you his demeanor.
I don't answer questions, man. I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you doing a traffic stop on me?
Yeah.
What? Okay. Are you want to articulate it, please?
So now look at that, guys, right there. He said he did it. He admitted that he was doing a traffic stop on me. Now he has no reasonable, articulable suspicion, and he doesn't articulate it at all when asked.
Can you articulate reasonable suspicion? No, sir. Can you articulate it, please? No, sir. You can hear me. Okay, listen.
I see your little setup.
I'm live.
That's cool.
All right. And you need to give me reasonable.
So right there, ladies and gentlemen, he just admitted that he sees my little setup here. He knows that I am doing. He knows that I just told him that he needs to articulate after I asked him if this was a traffic stop. He violated my rights right there. That's where he's in violation. See the look on his face? He's looking to the left. Okay? He knows that he's trying to make himself YouTube famous. I believe that's what he's trying to do. That's just my opinion. But I mean, why else would he violate a citizen's rights? I mean, he's getting everybody's attention in this. So I'm going to go further. This just happened the day before, man. So I'm going to go ahead.
Articulable suspicion of why.
Case law on that.
Huh?
What's the case law on that?
What do you mean, what the case law on that? Do I have to? Are you telling me that I don't have rights because I'm not going to give you a case law?
You not know the case law?
Yeah, I know the case law, but I don't have to tell you that.
You don't know what it is?
I don't have to tell
I
you
think
it.
it's probably because you don't know what it is.
Oh, really? How much you want to bet? How much? Here, I'll tell you what. I am inserting my Fifth Amendment right. Watch this.
Okay. You have a driver's license, sir?
Now I'm breaking this down section by section here. I am showing him that I am pleasing the watcher or the listener, that I am not in threat of leaving that detention in any way until he allows me to. Because it's an unlawful detention, excuse me. So I am not going to leave that detention. So I take the keys out of the ignition.
Sir, I need your driver's license. Sir, I need your driver's license. Sir, if you don't give me your driver's license, I'm going to have to take you out of the vehicle.
Why would you? Are you wanting to inflict force on me?
Sir,
Are you trying to use force on me? You were called for a bar fight down there, and I have my scanner on, and I'm a cop watcher, and you're trying to inflict violence on me.
Let me explain myself. They gave your license plate as part of the people involved.
How much?
They gave your license plate as part of the people involved.
How much you want to bet that they didn't do? Do that. I got it on record right now.
Okay, 1 second. Do you want to listen real quick?
I don't give a damn.
Okay, 1 sec. Hold on, I got you. 1 sec. Well, let's put our listening ears on.
Now? Go ahead, sir.
Can you try to contact Alan Park?
Did you report the fight?
Nope.
No?
Do we understand each other now? Then I don't have to do anything. I can take off a moment because I didn't do anything. I didn't break the law. I don't listen. Reasonable.
Sorry about that. I'm having a hard time unmuting. It's not unmuting. I thought when I clicked unmuted, it didn't unmute, guys. I apologize for that. So basically what I was saying when you heard me or when you see me stop the video, what I was trying to show you was he looked back at his partner and said, here, let's put our listening ears on because they they gave your plate number. Now you guys know that ain't true. You guys heard the gray Ford Fiesta or whatever it is, and you heard the first call when they ordered 4 units to go to that fight just south. Oh, that's where I went, just south of Inkster. That's that road. That's why I turned around and went back to the light and made a left. Now, listen to his bullcrap.
Articulable suspicion that I committed a crime. I need you to articulate that right now, or I'm going to put a freaking complaint on you. You are in color of law. You're violating my Fourth Amendment right now. You understand that?
Thank you, sir.
You
See, this is what makes them tyrannical, guys. They think that I owe them something. They think that I am.
You guys, you really need to pay attention to this. This is the stuff right here. This is what makes them very bad police officers. Their training is no good. Now, when they use that, what do you call that? In this day and age, everybody knows what an auditor is. Everybody knows what a cop watcher is. Everybody. You're either annoyed by it or you're not. Okay? You either like the content or you don't. You either agree with them or you don't. Or you're in the middle, like a lot of people are with politics, and say, yeah, there's some stuff, and then there's other things we don't like. Either way, you've heard about this. So this man knows exactly what he walked up on. He knew it. And he tried to get case law out of me. We all know Terry versus Ohio. That's the very first one that we come out with. Reasonable, articulable suspicion. I mean, what is wrong with this guy? He's perpetrating the fraud, sitting here trying to cover up his Fourth Amendment violation. He thought he was smarter than me, and I just played him like a sucker when I made him believe that he can exploit his supremacy on me by not answering that question and not giving him case law on it. We all know the case law. So I'm going to go ahead and push play.
They think that they have the right to do anything they want or make themselves YouTube famous or anything of the sorting. They think they could do that.
You're all set. Yeah, thank you, sir. Take care. Thank you for your time.
Hey, I need your badge number, sir. No, that's
See
not.
that? He said, don't worry about it, sir. That's another violation. You just broke your code of conduct, sir. When you are asked to identify yourself, you are supposed to do so by name and badge number, let alone after a traffic stop. But yet they don't like transparency. They don't like the accountability. They don't know how to apologize. And it turned into a peeing contest.
Not how that rolls. That's not how that rolls. No, sir. That's not how that rolls. I'm putting a Fourth Amendment violation on you. I have a paralegal degree. You know what? You're not getting away with that. You're not getting away with that. Hey, you guys want to give me your name and badge number? You tyrant motherfuckers! Tyrants! Now, see, that's why we have to cuss them out. Hey, if you're a pastor, if you're a Jesus name.
Anyway, so, I come out of my little Christianity there, because you seen what they did. What they did is they committed tyranny on this. Not once, but twice, ladies and gentlemen. Not once, but twice. Now, I'm going to pull up the other video because I've been chopping these up. I'm going to pull up the other video for you. Stand by. I have another altercation on this. Check. Okay, right here is where this fight occurs. I'm sorry, I had to go retrieve the other video. I apologize because my mouse is not working correctly. All right, guys, just be patient with me. Let's see. This one right here is where the fight actually broke out again after they left. All right. So after they left, I came to the house. I got the owner's permission for being there. And this fight breaks out again. Let me man, my mouse sucks, guys. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see if we can get this going. All right.
It doesn't matter what they think this person did. If they didn't see nobody get hurt, there's a fight over there. They're fighting.
See, I didn't want to really record the fight either.
They're fighting. It's because they don't want to call the police.
So the guy that you're seeing right here walk away, he just got his butt whooped by this girl that's following him. She's the drunk one.
Call the police. I got a complaint to put on them while they're here. They were about to hurt me. The police were about to hurt me because somebody else committed a crime, not me. I didn't do anything. This guy's walking away.
What's going on, AFA? What's up, Rumble? How you doing?
Uh-oh. Another cat fight. Another cat fight. Another cat fight. Looks like this guy's trying to get rid of this girl. No, I don't. No, the police almost committed violence on me because of you guys.
Yeah, because of me. I didn't do shit.
I know, I didn't either.
Neither did I.
Gotcha. Have a good night.
Give me my key. Give me my fucking key, you faggot. I'm not walking. I'm parked my car right here. Fuck you, bitch.
They're trying to stop her from drinking and driving.
Give me my car. Give me my fucking car.
Yeah. Well, looks like the cops are on their way. This is Taylor this time. They're way down there, and they're doing about 100 miles. I can see them. I can see them coming. My phone ain't that good in Zoom. Sorry. You can see the lights down there.
Actually, guys, that's not what happened there. I was in error when I said Taylor was on their way. They did not come back. They did not come back. The other officers came back. I just wanted to show you what really happened here. Okay. I gotta mute this again. Sorry if I'm having muting problems, guys. So this guy is wanting to know what I'm doing.
Huh?
Finding something good?
Man, nah, I'm not even with that. I'm with the cops you guys called. They was about to put violence on me. They almost beat the shit out of me just now because I'm a cop watcher. So when they come again, I'm taking them down and I'm gonna put a suit on them.
You're good. If you're against the cops, we're protecting you.
Yeah, I can't stand
What
cops.
do you think of this?
It's none of my business what goes on over there. That's your business, guys. You know what I mean? I'm not here to report anything you guys are doing. I'm here to make sure the cops don't violate your rights. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for.
The people own more weapons in this household than
I'm just on this city street waiting for the cops to come back because I'm waiting for their sergeant. They were about to put a lot of freaking violence on me. The police was.
you call them.
Huh? No, there's already about 50 phone calls in right now on their behavior, not yours. I don't have nothing to do with what's going on over there. I didn't see anything. That's none of my business.
We are good people.
I got you, brother. I got you. Yeah, just give me a bump, brother.
Oh.
All right.
You're good.
You take care of yourself.
Give me a cheesecake.
You want a shout out?
Yeah.
What up, man? You all right?
I believe I'm all
He's
right.
one of the people, guys. He's one of the peoples.
Man.
All is well.
All right. I love you, good.
All right, take care. Get a big old plane. I don't know, man. I'm not a cop caller. I don't call the cops, man. None of my business. He wants to be seen, yo. Power to the people. They probably won't even show back up over here. Freaking morons. They were about to pull me out of my vehicle and hurt me. See, this is the problem, guys. You either comply or you get torn off. And you gotta do that, or otherwise you're no good. You gotta obey when you didn't commit a crime. You gotta obey. Romulus PD. That's Romulus PD for you. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to the second time they come out and violated my rights. So I got permission from the landowner where I'm at now to be, and I didn't think that they were coming. So I kind of gave up. And right here is where, did I mute this? Yeah, no, okay, good. Perfect. Right here is where you could see them coming. You can see them. They're right behind these cars right here. And watch what happens here. There they are. Here they're coming back. Hopefully you got your sergeant with you. There's one. Hopefully you got your sergeant with you. You piece. And there's two. Now, I come out and there's gravel that's been, but I don't want them to know that I have that evidence. So I'm gonna keep this going just in case they're watching. I want them to take me for granted like he did the Terry versus Ohio. Him thinking that I didn't know Terry versus Ohio and where it came from. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna skip this, and because they're arrogant, and I'm just gonna go ahead and let's see, get about right. Right. Here.
This is where I stop because you see this police officer? You see him? He gets on the other side of traffic. He's driving on the other side of traffic as this other one way up here. See this one? This one way up here is looking at the guys at that address. So instead of dealing with the people that they were called for, they want to mess with the guy with the camera. Watch this. So I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he was going to turn around. I didn't know whether he was going to block traffic. I didn't know, but I figured that I was kind of feeling my way through it. And I figured, well, you know what? He's probably going to pull me over. So I just wanted to make sure before I went anywhere.
See, now he's going to
see I'm moving.
Try to do a traffic stop on
See
me.
that? I'm moving. So this is the second illegal. This is the second time he puts a traffic stop on me, guys.
He's doing a traffic stop on me again. You see that? There's rocks on the roadway. Rocks on the roadway. If I was you, I would leave me alone. If I was you, I would leave me alone. If I was you, I would leave me alone. You know the rocks that are on the freaking street? It causes your tires to spin when you take a left.
I was talking for careless driving. If you want to fight it in court, you can. But
okay. So you did it live on YouTube. You did it live on YouTube.
Because you stopped right there in the road.
No, I didn't. There's got to be somebody behind me for me to impede, sir. See, you're being a tyrannical tyrant right now. I look at me. I got 4th-degree burns all over me. I'm not a threat to you, and you're acting like a complete moron.
For careless driving.
No, I didn't. I took a left. I took a left.
So I told you why I stopped you.
No, I'm watching you because you're a tyrant. You're a tyrant. You're no good. You're trash, and you're a tyrant. You continued, hey, y'all, call the police department. Get their lieutenant involved. I know you're lieutenant. And trust me, when they know who I am, they're going to watch me because I watched you pull up. I watched you try to violate my rights and put freaking violence on me. Do you know the state of Washington right now? The state of Washington right now. My state of Washington right now told us for what?
For careless driving.
I didn't careless drive. I didn't careless drive. Hey, can I get your name and badge number?
Absolutely, 71.
What's your name and badge number?
8. I need your
What's your name?
License, sir, I need your driver's license.
What's your name? Do I pose a threat to you?
I need a driver's license, sir.
Why?
I need your driver's license.
Why?
A moving violation.
I didn't commit a moving violation.
Sir.
There's rocks on there.
No.
I took a left. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. It's on video.
Sir, I need your driver's license.
For what?
Because
For
you
what?
committed a moving violation.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
All right, get me a supervisor. Get me a supervisor. I'll give you my driver's
Sir, I
license.
need your driver's license.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm turning the vehicle off. I want your supervisor right now. I want your supervisor right now.
Can you run the plate and see if this is his, and then I'll just mail him the ticket? Okay. You'll get your ticket in the mail, sir, for careless driving. Also, you'll get a summons for interfering with the PO.
That is color of law, y'all. That's color of law. Color of law. All the way. You see that? They don't care about what happened. They don't like transparency. They don't like none of this. They don't like none.
See that? You know, you see what's going on. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't even have the words for it. You know, when you got that kind of color of law where they are responding, you guys heard it from the beginning. They responded to a domestic, and you heard it. I was in another jurisdiction, in another police department, and then he pulled me over once to try to investigate me that I had nothing to do with what was going on, and then conspired to cover it up, to cover up his mistake. You guys understand that? What's going on, NC Tire Hunter? Yeah, man, this is some crazy stuff, man. I should send you this video so you can put this out, because this is why we're out here. This is what gave birth to us in this movement is this kind of behavior right here and what they're displaying. The kind of disdain that they have for people, citizens that are just simply, inserting their rights and pointing out their color of law and them not doing a button. I covered all that in this. An attorney, this is cake to an attorney, because not only once but twice. And guess what? This jurisdiction has already been sued by several people in here. Several people. One of them has sued them twice, the city of Romulus, and got big payouts for recording them and them violating their rights. And I told them what I'm doing. I told them that I was a cop watcher. I told them that I had a scanner. I told them that I was keeping an eye on them. We're their new A&E, except it's going to be from the people's point of view and not from their tyrannical point of view every time they say something. And I just, it's just one of those things, man. I can't believe that they would do that. I can believe they can do it, but just in broad daylight, they didn't care. And there was 4 officers there, 4 of them. There was 2 in each car. So all of them watched, 3 of them watched the color of law happen, and they didn't do nothing about it. And when they called my plate in, they conspired to cover up their freaking violation, their 4th Amendment violation, to pull me over to begin with, let alone to get my ID. And by the way, that truck, because I was prepared for my wife, I left everything in her name. So you're going to tell me that they're going to send my wife 2 tickets? He ain't sending no tickets. He don't got balls to do it. And if they did, that means they illegally wrote their own tickets. They didn't follow their own standard procedure, because they have to identify the person before they write the ticket, unless if it's a very small one. If it's a moving violation, you have to do it. Any moving violations, they have to write them. But anyways, that's where we're at, guys. This is the kind of crazy, disrespectful disdain that they have for people that are asking for transparency and accountability while asserting their rights in a constitutionally protected activity. Yeah, they're all guilty, every one of them. Absolutely. No, that was yesterday. NC. I should send you the video and let you play it out, let everybody see it. And they need to seriously. I was going to put it out in a certain way, but I didn't want them to see. I wanted to think that I'm just talking crap, because I know they're arrogant. I know they're very, very arrogant. So I know that they watch and they're going to be told, well, that's Wolverine. You probably shouldn't have pulled the doping move you did on them. Well, they're going to pay for that one. They're going to pay. They're not getting away with that one. I'll make sure of that. That's going to be a really easy one right there, because I had nothing to do. That traffic stop had nothing to do. He did not have the right to do anything. He didn't even have a right to put them cherries and berries on me, because it was a Ford Festiva that they were looking for, not a black truck. Let alone the conspiracy part where he looked at his buddy and said, well, we're going to ask Taylor and call them. So what happened was, for them to justify that, they, how they call each other, because it's right across the jurisdiction. They're all friends. All right. And they obviously called them, because I had nothing to do with the situation. I proved it. You look at the beginning of this video, you'll see it went out as a fight just south on Inkster. That's it. And they said a motorist called and said that they were blocked. That was the second one. So the first one was by the house owner that come up and asked me. She goes, yeah, we're the one that called the police over there for them to come over there to blah, 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 because she's out drinking and driving. I said, oh, well, that had nothing to do with me. See, there's a whole nother conversation about that, but I don't want to show that. I don't want to show that. I want these people to be arrogant enough and dumb enough to do what they need to do. So we can teach them another lesson, because they obviously haven't been taught. They've been sued so many times on this, it's unreal. The taxpayers had to pay out. But anyway, guys, hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for supporting me. And you guys have a great day. God bless. I'm going back quiet.